Are luxury handbags really appropriate for work? Well, that's what we're discussing today. So let's dive right into it. So when it comes to handbags, I am an absolute handbag fanatic. I absolutely love handbags. It is just one of my guilty pleasures to collect handbags. So when it comes to luxury handbags, well, that is a controversial issue for me, especially on whether or not you should carry a luxury handbag to the office. Now, it's controversial for me because when it comes to some of the more conservative work environments, well, what I've noticed is that a man wearing an expensive or a luxury watch doesn't elicit the same reaction as a woman carrying a luxury handbag. Now, that's my opinion. That is what I have noticed. When a woman shows up with a luxury handbag, it just elicits a different reaction. So when it comes to luxury handbags and whether or not you should wear them to the office, there are also some other issues related to that. If you happen to be in a senior position and you carry a luxury handbag, well, people don't talk about it as much. There's not as much conversation because what they assume is because you are in a certain position, well, you can afford it. They make assumptions about your finances. If you are just getting started in your career or you're in the middle of your career and you're carrying a luxury handbag, they generally make generalizations like, well, if you can afford the bag, you really don't need the promotion. Or if you are carrying a luxury handbag and you've spent that much money or what they think you've spent on the bag, then, well, apparently you're irresponsible. These are some of the assumptions that people have when it comes to you carrying a luxury handbag in the office or to work. And so it's a bit controversial for me because I have never been a person who's really concerned with what people think or what people say. However, if you want to advance in your career and you want to do it in that organization and it's a more conservative organization, it is something you have to pay attention to because when it comes to really getting to the next level in your career, you have to recognize the organizational norms and the organizational culture for that particular area or organization which you work. So when it comes to luxury handbags and you're in the middle of your career or you're trying to get started in terms of moving up in your career, I would say that you probably want to stay away from carrying your luxury handbags to work. So when it comes to work, you may want to invest in a leather bag or vegan leather bag that is just as nice and can carry the things that you generally carry with you to the office without it being a luxury bag. And if you want to carry a more high-end leather bag, there are some brands that make some beautiful bags. Coach is one of my favorites. They make an absolutely gorgeous handbag. The leather is supple, it is soft, and the craftsmanship is really great. When it comes to Coach, those bags are absolutely beautiful. They're quality bags and they're going to stand the test of time. Another brand that is great is Tory Burch. When it comes to the Tory Burch totes, those totes are absolutely beautiful. Again, the quality is great, the leather is beautiful, and those totes carry a lot of the essentials that you may want to carry with you, especially if you happen to commute. There's another brand that is an upcoming brand, and I have not purchased one of these, but it's the Telfar bag. It seems to be all the rage. Now, when I went to their Instagram account, I can tell you it's a little too edgy for me. However, the bag is a conservative looking bag. And again, it's getting a lot of buzz, so that is also a bag that you may want to consider. However, I will tell you that that tote bag seems to be sold out all the time. And so that is a brand, again, it's a brand, an upcoming black-owned brand, and it may be a brand that you want to consider. I myself have to do a little more research in terms of the background of the brand. But it does seem to be a quality brand that is conservative, and if you don't know in terms of handbags, it will be a bag that is understated enough where you can carry it every day. Now, if you want to carry a luxury handbag, I would suggest that if you do that, you carry something that is a little more low-key. So when it comes to brands like Louis Vuitton or Gucci, those brands have a lot of logos, especially when it comes to their canvas. As you guys can see, the Louis Vuitton bag that I have over my shoulder there, it has a lot of monograms. It's very recognizable. I love Louis Vuitton. I happen to have a couple of the bags, and I do like the bags. I love the brand. However, if you're in a conservative environment, you may want to stay away from those. You want to carry something that's a little more understated. So I have a couple handbags that I'm going to show you today that are understated. They're luxury, and they happen to be some bags that, again, if you don't know, then you wouldn't know exactly what it is. So the first bag, and this is one of my absolute favorites, this is the Hermes Garden Party. I absolutely love this bag. The quality of the bag is fantastic. The craftsmanship is also very good. And this is a top-handled tote. I love the bag because I can put all of my daily essentials in this bag. And if I take the bag charm off, you wouldn't really recognize this bag. No one could really tell what it is unless they are handbag collectors or they're into luxury brands. And so this is a great understated bag where it's luxury, where, again, the quality is great, the craftsmanship is great, and because of the way that this is made, well, this is going to stand the test of time. Now, if you are not a tote bag kind of person and you're just carrying your regular handbag, here is another luxury handbag that is understated. This is the Loewe puzzle bag, and I absolutely love this bag as well because this bag carries a lot. Now, this is small. You can get this in a medium size that is bigger, but I can get a lot of things in this bag. It has the flap opening here, and one of the things that I love about this bag is, again, it is understated, but it is also a bag that has a unique type shape. And again, top handle, but it does include the strap, so you can wear it either by carrying it by its top handle, or you can wear it by attaching the strap and carrying it over your shoulder. So again, it's a great bag that happens to be understated as well. Another bag that I absolutely love, and this is if you are a minimalist and you're not carrying a whole lot, this is a vintage Louis Vuitton black epi leather clutch. Now, I like this bag, again, because if you're a minimalist and you don't carry a whole lot, this is going to be great. It has a pocket here on the back. It is a clutch. It's small enough for your wallet, keys, and phone. And if you can see this logo here, this is a logo that has the LV in it. And because, again, this is a vintage bag, so not a whole lot of people are going to recognize it. And I absolutely love this bag. I got it at a great price point because it is vintage, and I bought it before vintage was all the rage. And so this is just a great bag as well. Very understated. Black, of course, is a great color, and it's epi leather. The leather is hard wearing, and again, it's understated, so no one's going to recognize it. So that is it for me when it comes to your career and moving forward. If you really want to move forward in the organization that you're in, and it's a conservative organization, you may want to consider whether or not you're carrying a luxury bag. You may want to just stick to a very nice leather or vegan leather bag. And again, consider the organization, the organizational culture, and whether or not you want to stay in that organization and actually advance. So I hope this has helped. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And as always, well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time.